My name's Sam Downey. I'm the Ambassador for Epilepsy Awareness Day, and I would like to know about SAMi.
I would love to tell you about SAMi.
So this is a really fantastic technology, and I've known about it for quite a long time. And so for people who don't know, what is SAMi? Tell me about it.
SAMi was developed because I have a son with epilepsy, and we were not aware that he had nocturnal seizures. And our system is both a recording and alarming system to monitor people who can have seizure activity in their sleep. It starts with this basic SAMi camera, and it can see in the dark, record in the dark, and it transmits through Wi-Fi to an Apple device that the parents would have in their room, or the caregiver, and it allows the caregiver to be able to see what's happening at the touch of a button. So at night, if you don't want to be bombarded with visual system, it only comes on when the alarm comes on or when you tap the screen. And we're looking to capture all movement by recording, but only alarm on movement that's potentially a seizure.
Okay. So tell me about. So it's a monitoring device. Is the video stored locally, or is it on a cloud? Is
Both.
It subscription? Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So the video is sent through your router or through our router and stored on the Apple device. We can email the video directly. We can send it up to Dropbox, and you can store it in the cloud. It can be stored as part of your iCloud backup. And it can be stored on the device itself. And we have a number of ways to manage those recordings.
Educating and advocating for CBD in epilepsy. Then in room 2, we have autism and epilepsy. Stop by for great learning.
There we go. Yes.
So you've got. Tell me about the technology behind it.
Okay.
So it runs on Apple.
And we have not developed it for an Android platform. So
Hello everyone, just want to make a little slight schedule change. In stage 2, we have infantile spasms and after traumatic brain injury being spoken about, okay? Be sure to
I've been
stop
shouting
by
all
and get that
day.
free education.
Okay. So yes, we currently don't handle Android products. So it is an Apple-based platform. We are looking, currently we went on what's called the local Wi-Fi, so that's inside the home. But we are preparing to release a product that would monitor over the internet. And this can be particularly significant for people with adult children who are, let's say, going off to college, or they're in some scenario where they're not being directly monitored and need to be. So we're excited about releasing that, and we hope to do that in the next couple of months. But right now the platform is in-home Wi-Fi using Apple devices. We update the app at no charge, and all improvements to our app are available to download for free. There's no subscription or ongoing charges at all. So, and we work very closely with a number of charities, the Danny Didd Foundation, the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation, in order to get monitors to families. It's very difficult when insurances typically do not cover things that aren't medical devices. So we have to use other means, including working with just 2 of us in the company, keeping our own expenses low. We sell worldwide, and we've been in business since 2012.
Right. And it's a great device because it both works at night for capturing nocturnal seizures, and also in the daytime as well.
It can work in the daytime, although because children typically, unless it's nap time, they're moving all over the place, so the seizure has to be where the camera is. So monitoring for daytime activity in the same place, in the bedroom, and then nighttime. But we're really specialized at nighttime. This is a camera that's whose best purpose is to see in the dark and not be obtrusive.
So tell me about the process. So once a seizure has been captured on the device, on the iPod,
What happens?
What happens next?
So the alarm comes on with the parent, and they can determine if it's something they're going to run in and take care of, or maybe it's a false alarm and they turn the alarm back off. At that time, a recording has been created, and the recording is marked as an alarmed recording and a locked recording, so you can't accidentally delete it some other time. Once the alarm goes off, the alarm is in a paused state, so that as you're in there moving around and helping with the seizure, you don't have the alarm continuing to go off and off and off. So it sits in a pause state until there's been no movement in the room for 2 minutes, and it rearms itself. There's a way to schedule alarms so that you don't have to worry about activity in that room during the day. You can turn the alarm system off. Same thing with the recording system. You can set a recording schedule so that you don't record until 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night, and then you stop recording at a certain time. So we're trying to make it as seamless as possible to be active when you want it to be active and not worry about it at other times of the day.
And then it's useful for taking the iPad to the doctors so physicians can see the seizures.
Absolutely. And it's parents find themselves trying to describe and pantomime, act out, well, they did this and it looked like that. Having a recording is invaluable, but it's also useful for that period of time that you may miss as you're trying to go from your room to their room. There's that 10 or 15 seconds that you haven't witnessed, and we find that the recording system, which is very sensitive, often picks up information that hasn't been witnessed before, so that can be very useful. It's also useful to look at changes with medications. Has the sleep pattern changed? Are they getting the same quality sleep? Are there more breakthrough seizures, and so on? So the recording system really is a great tool for communicating with your care team.
And so finally, tell me about what brings you personally to Epilepsy Awareness Day?
Well,
and how do you feel about the day?
Yes, it's our privilege to be here. We're based in Colorado and are very familiar with Julie Hutchinson as a charity. She's also based in Colorado, and she was our very first charity that we worked with. We have a son with epilepsy and are personally committed to the epilepsy community and plan on being in business forever ourselves, my husband and I. We realize how challenging it is for families living with epilepsy, and in particular our little area, trying to get a decent night's sleep is a basis for everybody's health in the family. And without confidence in a monitoring system, parents often sleep with their children. They tag team sleep with their children, so the whole dynamic of the family is interrupted if they can't feel safe. And we're hoping to add a measure of security so that some confidence that if there's a problem, they'll be alerted to it and they can go deal with it. And I think that's the principal thing that brings me to it every time, is all those moms out there and dads that we've gone through what they're going through. And we want to do our little part. We're not curing epilepsy. Unfortunately, we're not even changing maybe how somebody experiences it, but we're trying to help them feel safe and to document as best we can what's going on with their particular case and hope that that helps the family.
That's a really, really good thing. That's something that's a monitoring system is really, really useful, because loads of people are told to record it on camera, which is usually a mobile phone, but then how do you do that via sleep? And then you've got the solution
and also,
right here.
You're trying to deal with an emergency situation and then remember to use your camera, and then your priority is your child if that's who you're monitoring. And I never managed to get to my phone in time. It should be as seamless as possible, and that's what we hope for.
So last one.
Yes.
Tell me about how viewers can find out more information about SAMi and to more information about what it is and to buy it as well.
Right. Well, we have a website, and all of the purchasing is done through the website, and that's samialert.com. It's www.samialert.com. And we work with the major foundations. Danny did, Chelsea Hutchinson, Josh provides, a number of the epilepsy chapters. We also donate items for fundraisers. So typically we're donating cameras or systems as part of silent auctions and so on. But we work directly with the charities and either their grants, whatever their process is, or we sell on the website and we take major credit cards and we take PayPal, and the camera itself is $3.99, and that's the only cost. So if you have home Wi-Fi and your own Apple device, that's the beginning and the end of it. So we maintain the software, and you only need to buy the camera. So,
Thank you so much.
thank you. Very good.
And have a good rest of the day.
Yes, fantastic. We're happy to be here.
Nice to meet you.
You too.